Okay, folks, next 3 minutes, I need you to stop thinking about lunch and think about content. Okay, what does Stackla do? So effectively what we do is we help marketers with content. We access visual content, so images and video for them at scale. And we work with predominantly B2C brands. You can see some of the brands that we work with there, Air France, Expedia, but also L'Oreal and Ford. And we deal with two main issues, and that's content velocity or content volume and content impact. And this is where Stackla comes into play. So we're living in an era of visual content. Brands have effectively now become publishers. There are 3 billion images and videos posted every day on social media. So I want you to think about that as the supply part of the equation. Marketers, in turn, they need content. They're spending more and more on content, but that investment is not being realized. That money that they're spending is having a diminishing return for them. So you think about that as the demand aspect, but also therein lies a challenge and a problem in that they're not getting that impact that they need for the content that they're spending money on. So we adopt a philosophy of curating content, not creating content. So you think about the traditional methods of scaling a content strategy. You utilize an agency, you can build out an internal team, you purchase stock photography. All of those methods are not cost effective. And if you think about the impact of consumer content, pretty much anybody who's considering a purchase, whether it be travel or a product or an experience, they're seeking out the opinions of other customers. They want to have that purchasing decision validated by another customer who's had a positive experience. So as I mentioned before, we solve two problems. We solve content performance. User-generated content is proven to perform at a much higher rate than stock photography or standard agency content. And we also deal with content velocity. We can reduce your costs in content creation, and we can also allow you to deliver upon strategies such as personalization, such as the volume of content that we can collect for you. A quick overview of the platform. We work predominantly with the social networks. We're aggregating content from the social networks. We work with 25 different sources of content. It comes into our platform. Artificial intelligence is at the heart of our technology. In order to process the vast volumes of content that we collect through our platform, we utilize artificial intelligence to inform our publishers of what they should be publishing, on what platform, and to what type of audience. We also provide publishing tools, and as you can imagine, we're constantly monitoring the performance of that content, and which in turn informs our algorithm. And then we allow you to publish that content. You think about all of the different pieces of marketing technology that sits within your stack. They all need content. We heard some of the themes spoken about by the travel executives who were up here earlier. We spoke about content aggregation, we spoke about messaging apps, and we spoke about predictive intelligence. All of those themes run through the heart of our technology. And we are heavily invested in the travel space. 45% of our revenue and customers come from travel customers. Our roadmap is heavily aligned with the needs of those customers, and we continue to innovate. And one quick customer example, Busabout, who you may be familiar with, operating bus tours all throughout Europe. Quite incredibly, they've gone from completely relying upon stock photography and professional imagery, now where 95% of the content that not only is utilised on their digital platforms and their digital touch points, but also offline, is 95% user-generated content. In turn, they've been able to realise a saving of 65% on the cost of content creation, and the return on investment there is significant for them. And that's it. We have a team upstairs if you'd like to learn more.
Thank you very much.